Hi there. I've been thinking for a long time about making a video about playing on a chromatic harmonica in different keys. It's something that not many people seem to understand. Keys is a strange word, really. It's not very well known with jazz players, because jazz players don't think in keys, they just think in different scales and modes and etc. Whereas most other chromatic harmonica players that I know just don't even venture down the path of playing in different keys, and yet it's quite strange because the chromatic harmonica enables you to play in any key that you want. Doesn't mean it's easy, because it gets quite confusing, especially in the beginning. And when you're a bit older like me, because I only started doing this about 5 years ago, when you get to a later age, it just messes with your head, especially in the beginning, because all the scales are different. But just as a little guide to explain what different keys are, basically, if we just look at a major scale, we're not looking at anything else, not in this video anyway, but let's just look at a major scale, and so the major tone ladders, so to speak. So if you play it in C on a C chromatic, which is what most people do, you know, the usual tone ladder just sounds do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, or if you want to do it in Indian, sa, re, ga, ma, pa, la, ni, sa, etc. So the key of C starts on the note C, which is what most people play on a chromatic harmonica in the key of C. So it sounds like this. So the whole thing about a different key is that your root note of the major scale, so the root note, and some, you know, we call it a do, for instance, in the European language, or a sa, can be any note on a harmonica, any kind of note, and then obviously you play a major scale in the same way, so sa, re, ga, ma, pa, la, ni, sa, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, etc., but you start on a different note. When you start to do that, obviously that's where you need the notes that are not on the harmonica, where you need your slider. So, but it's a concept that is not very well understood. So for instance, if I just play a couple of major tone ladders in different keys, so a key basically means your sa could be any kind of note, or your do. So if I then translate this to note names, so C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, you can play in all sorts of these tone ladders. So just to give you an idea, so C, C major, D, E, F, G, etc, etc. So basically your sa becomes a different note altogether. That's what I call a different key. This is the big bonus of playing in on a harmonica, a chromatic harmonica. You can play in any key, and this is just a major key, but there are different kind of scales, minors, and you name it. But that's, I think, where a chromatic harmonica gets quite interesting. But it seems to be quite a strange concept to many people. So anyway, this is what is playing in different keys is about. Thanks.